Hello and welcome to this lectures. In this lectures, I'm going to talk about CSS property box shadow. For this tutorial, behind the scenes, I coded up this HTML code. This is very simple HTML document. You know, there's I just use a head inside there, just link of our CSS style here, and just a head and a div. Inside div, we just two box one and box two. It's two classes. All right, let's straight jump into our CSS code. I just made it up for uh, this main tutorials. Here's the right side. This is our browsers. I adjust this print for show you instantly what's happened. So let's see for box one. Our box one. This is our box one. So we first just add our box shadow. Your X box with a shade D or W box shadow. All right. This box shadow property accepts four values. Very first one controlled the vertical offset. Oh, sorry, this is the horizontal offset. This is our horizontal offset. It's control the horizontal offset. Let's say it's 5 pixels. And second, previously we told that this box shadow property text or accept four values in general. Second value controlled the offset value of vertical offset or the vertical positioning. This is here. We let's say this is 10 pixels, and the third one is controlled the blurriness of our shadow. All right, just to take an average value, just takes 5 pixels. And fourth values are color. We use simply orange. We can simply use here orange name of our color or hexadecimal code or RGBA. RGB is very standard. Don't worry, we'll see in next in future. Here, this is our box shadow has appeared. Let's see 5 pixels. This 5 pixels is our horizontal offset. There is a horizontal offset. All right, and 10 pixels, this is vertical offset. All right, and 5 pixels is a blurriness or blur radius of our color. Let's test it using 0 pixels. See, this is full. There's no blur radius. All right, usually we use the average value like 10, 5, like this. This is a great. Our shadow is now right and bottom. We want to the shadow left and top. So how can we achieve? So we can simply achieve it by changing this value to negative. All right, here's negative value minus 5 pixels. This is our minus 10 pixels. Let's see, this is our box shadow now going above and left of our real content, and this shadow is left. All right, so this is a very simple shadow. So we now use here this is let's just take it simple. It's a regular shadow. This is a regular shadow. Let's see here, this shadow is outside of our box. We can also add this shadow inside our box. So how can we achieve it? So next, see on the second button or second boxes. Let's see in our second box shadow, sorry, box shadow, 5 5 pixels, 10 pixels, as is all same, orange. Now this two button looking same. Before the 5 values, we insert a key named inset. In s e t inset. It makes our shadow inside. It takes our shadow inside our boxes. Let's see. We can now. This is we can say this is our boxes, and it's looking quite great. Also, we can add this shadow in it is in this side and also here by changing the negative value. All right. Also here, you may surprised. You can play around it with your desired shadow. So we can combine these two shadow together. So how can we do this? So we test for this second box. We just copy this code. Sorry, we just copy this code and paste inside the second box. Say, let's say this is not working. This box shadow is not working anymore. So why it's happened? Do you know? Here's the solutions. We know our CSS parser parse our code, our CSS code from top to bottom. Here's box shadow comes before our box shadow, another box shadow. So it comes last. So it takes higher precedence value. That's it. That's it. Overwrite this, this simply this box shadow. So how can we achieve it? This two shadow. How do we together use this two shadow? It's a very simple, and we should use this. Just copy this code from here. We use one declarations for this. And how can I do this? Here is it. Just separate them using comma and paste it here. Ctrl V and say it's work. Fantastic. Alright? Right. Here's the most important step that this inset and this shadow and this shadow. This means its inner shadow and its outer shadow are totally different. So one will not change another's or not affect another's. So let's play. We can change this. There's no effect on this outer shadow. Just make it 10. Sorry, 10. Here's 20. Enhance our blurriness. This is our boxes. So play around this number values and fill your desires as your expectations. You can make any kind of shadow that you want. So this is the end of this lectures. So see you on next video. Thank you for being here with